Here we have another plain-looking protagonist. By his own admission, he considers himself unremarkable. But unbeknownst to even himself, he's about to do something extraordinary. The food looks good. The tavern talk with friends is great. And a good amount of drinking. And we see a good amount of training, showing our bumpkin has put in the time. And I mean a lot of time. And yet the show doesn't feel slow. It just gives us time to see how the world's been built and how the people live their lives in it. Not to say we don't get any action. The sword fights feel technical, and while there are some theatrics afoot, the majority of the fighting seems to focus on swordplay over blowing your enemies away with a single swing of the sword. Most of the time. But if you haven't already checked out Old Country Bumpkin for yourself, a quick premise of the story would roughly involve these 3 sentences.
バルトレーンに腰を据えてきっちり役目を果たしてこい。で、ついでに嫁見つけるまで帰ってくんな。早く孫の顔を見せろ。
So now he's been kicked out of his own home for a job he didn't even want, while being praised by a younger woman to a bunch of young men who now probably hate him. But compared to the country, this city does have a bright side, allowing the rekindling of relationships with old acquaintances, who now happen to be at a suitable age for making grandbabies. Though it's been made quite clear that these acquaintances don't get along. Though his reactions are half the fun.
何の冗談かな。
今日は首都で一泊していただき、詳細は明日に。
はあ、今から？は？
先生、ではまた失礼します。
Though my most favorite feature is definitely the combat. This being one of very few, if not the first time that I've seen 3D character designs meshing quite well with their 2D design. Like this transition. The feeling of 3D animation being a distraction has been removed, leaving the impression of, hey, this looks pretty good. But most important of all, it gives this Old Country Bumpkin the limelight he deserves. Here's where I'd put my patrons. If I had some.